Welcome back, everyone, to an episode of Timberborn with me, Dr. Munchkin. Here we are at the Iron Bean. So last episode, we started Season 2. Started on this particular map. I have no idea why. We just chose it because, fun and adventure. Need to branch out a little bit. But we are the Iron Beavers. Doop, boop, doop, boop, boop. The Iron Teeth. They have different technology than the folk tales. We are trying to leverage some of that, at least the different foods right now. We have fermented casabas and kohlrabis. Now, at the end of last episode, we are finally able to get some wood online. Some of this is a growing. We also did get production. We are building a large water wheel to hopefully increase power production because this was not quite sufficient enough for all four of those things. We even have one of them paused. We are migrating over here as well to try to get all this oak. And then maybe we'll build down and get this oak. But what we want to do is... I would need dynamite. But I want to kind of build a diverter valve right here, which would be fun. I don't think the water can leave the map over a water source. We'll have to see. But what we would want to do is build a dam up here so we can retain all this water for pumping and other things. And actually we'll make a little bit of this green. And then we want to build a diverter valve, a channel through here, so it will bypass the dam if a bad tide comes. But that is well into the future. For right now, we're trying to get up here to get some metals. We do have a mine up here. It's not too far away. We are trying to get research online, and then over here we want to get a bad water pump as well as more power because we can actually set up the centrifuge and other things over there. But plans today, further expansion, try to get more beavers. We have more beaver pods on the way, and try to maintain some sort of positivity. But as we get into it, as always, if you guys like the content, please make sure you guys like and subscribe. With that, let's go ahead and begin. It is a new day for the Iron Bean. But yeah, the bad tide is going to be an issue at some point. What do we got? This is halted for nutrients. We should have plenty of berries as well as water. This is actually almost built as well. It just needs a gear. So once that gets done, we can start pumping more water into here because we did have a little bit of a crisis last time. Fermented cassavas are on the rise. Kohlrabis, not so much. We need to figure out a better food situation. And we need haulers, but we need beaver population for that. All right, so that has been loaded up, so we will get that. And now we are starting to fill the large reservoir with water, which is perfect. So now the beaver should be coming over here to build that and get that set up, which will be good. We did chop all that down. Maybe. Were you actually marked for chopping? You were not. And cut trees. Cut trees? Cut trees. There we go. Boop. Alright, so he'll cut that down. That's 8 logs. We don't want to waste that. Alright. What do we want to do? We could actually get some greenery over here as well. Actually make a secondary farm. And then we do want to get that Badtide thing. I'm not liking it more and more, but I kind of want to route it around here so we can actually have an aquatic farm. An aquatic farm sounds good though. Let's actually look at food. How much does that? That's hydroponics. Do we not have aquatic farms? I guess we don't. Okay. And this just converts water into mushrooms? Interesting. Food factory converts things into actual food, okay, and then we can make coffee. Hold on. Plants, blueberries, coffee bush. What? It requires a forester? So you're telling me I can have coffee over here? What's the range on you? Oh, we can have coffee over here. That is kind of like that. Coffee bush. We'll just start out small like this, maybe, possibly. Don't know how much coffee we will need. This does require power. Again, need our power wheel set up. They are working on it. It does require a lot of materials. Now, logs are coming up just because we do have this. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get through all of that. And we might need some more storage because we are kind of running low a little there. This power is not really sufficient. We're probably just going to go ahead and turn you on and pause you. So does this require... It only requires planks, so we actually don't need to run the gear workshop. So we can try to maintain optimal power for that. All right. These will take a few days to grow up, and then we will have that. We probably need more housing, most likely. I'm going to go ahead and unlock the large barracks, because we can. Go ahead and build 3 of them, because why not? Something like that. And we can actually build on top of that as well, especially if we put some platforms in there. That'll be nice. Those require 70 logs. So logs are becoming an increasingly large item. Let's look at planting more food. That is not food. Let's look here. Soybeans? We already have cassavas, corn, and eggplant. Can we actually eat eggplant raw, or do we need... Alright, fermented eggplant. Oh, I guess I need the other bit for that. Alright, what are the things that we need to get going? We're getting better housing, that's good. District management, I'm actually probably going to want something like that eventually. Let's actually look at some decorations, well-being. Did we get all this set up? We did. What about, don't need the decontamination pod yet. A swimming pool could be lots of fun. Oh, I need 250 science with the weight on that. Alright, and they're still taking showers, getting that 1 fur bonus. And nothing to do in range, that is okay by me. Go ahead and destroy that. I'll free up that job to go elsewhere. How are we doing on this? We're getting up there. Those planks production is kind of maxing out. I think I'm going to need more storage for that. So storage, large industrial pile here and here. You are going to be planks, and you will be, I guess, logs for now. And then let's go ahead and prioritize those 2. They only take 12 logs, so that should be pretty quick. How many builders do we have? We only have 1 builder right now. It's not the end of the world. And I guess we could get a second one of those. Well, if we end up getting a drought or something, we can work on all that. But power is the big thing that we need. We could even build another one here. I don't know if that's deep enough to actually work, but we will be routing power down. All right. And then how are we doing over here with our stairs? Nothing is happening so far. Building the lack workers, yeah, just because we don't have that. We at least have those guys online. That's what I wanted to do. I want the number cruncher. It's going to require a lot of science, but then we're getting much more science. That will be very advantageous for us. And then decoration, not monuments, decorations. You know what, we'll just add a... Oh, it's just, sure, we'll do that. Do that. I also want roofing. These guys I don't think I'd actually ever build roofs on. Well, build on top of. These, maybe. Actually, most likely. But we don't want that for now. Can we do anything else? Water is up to 420. Feeling better about that. These guys are pumping away. Let's look at water in general. Bad pump. Yeah, we just need beavers. Get more beavers. Get more. I have 3 homeless beavers. That's bad. How many logs do I have? Let's go ahead and up that production. And then let's actually get another lumberjack flag here and set both these things to high priority. So we're getting more and more logs on the go. Food is being sustained, but I don't know how long that will last. We do need more production. These guys would be good as well. And actually, let's go ahead and make a single platform. Something like that. Get more storage. This, and then we can do that and that. So that gives me a little bit more. And they will build that out. I could even extend it over here just to create a second layer. But we want to kind of build upwards for that stuff. Science is a coming. We have all this storage, which is good. And now we should... Why aren't we building this? Oh, it's because we're building that right now. Pause that for right now. Please go, someone go whack that with a hammer so someone can get a jab. We need jab. Get some more wood because we are burning through that wood. All right, let's get to a new day. Oh, and we finally got up over here too. And a drought is approaching. That's bad. Okay. Well, we can survive a drought. Not too concerned about that with the amount of water we're getting. The only issue is these guys take water, which is not fantastic. What do you mean it's too far from... Ooh, hold on. Path. There we go. So now a beaver should run up there. Maybe. Yes, we got one. Alright, so we're going to get a lot of wood going on here, especially with them cutting stuff down. And that will allow us to complete the sky. Excuse me. And then during the drought, we have to pause all these things, which is... Oh, sweet. This power's online. 5. Oh my gosh, it does produce more. Alright. We will need to build out production of some sort. Food. Don't want coffee brewery right now. Oil press. Don't have oil. Fermenter. Could do another fermenter, since it is technically unlocked. But kind of want something over here. Maybe more gears? Well, for now, you know what we can do? Just power. Something like that. And then we can, for more power, go ahead and build a levee. There. There. Power a large water wheel like that. And then I do want another levee. Just to try to force the flow through there. And then we want power. And I want solid, solid. And then we can just do... You can go ahead and give me just a platform like that. And get more power. And grab one of these. Like that. Okay. That doesn't need to be super high priority. That is okay. Once they build those, then we can start work on that. But we're about to get a bunch more jobs. And we are getting a bunch more beavers too. This is becoming critical to build. Alright. we're just going to up the beavers on that so we can hopefully get this done. Drought will be here momentarily. Question is whether or not we can survive with 480 water. It's probably okay. How are we doing on these? They're actually almost grown again, so these two, seemingly this is enough wood for 2 beavers to kind of maintain. Hopefully that's the last night. No one actually hit it with a hammer. Jerks. And now the drought is here. So we're going to pause all this, like so. So that gets more people into all the various bits. Alright, so we have 8 beds, that's good. Logs are going. Now we do have 4 beavers that need jobs. So, how do we want to handle that? Well, if I go to district, we could get a hauling post. Put you right here. And a builder's hut. We will have more things going on. Let's go ahead and get one of these right there. And then get hauling posts like that. Get some pathing set up. Just in case we get more beavers, we can actually start move things around a little bit more. The other thing we want to do is water. Where is fluid dump? That's what I would like to have. I can build it as well, but it does require me to have dynamite to really actually do something, unfortunately. And we do need to expand our farming quite a bit. Let's actually look at water and go... No, landscaping. Triple floodgate, how tall are you? I actually want to go one more. So what we're going to do is build levees. Like that, and then get triple floodgates. I don't have enough. I can build them. But we could back all this up and actually just forego those. I think I'm good on logs, and I kind of want a water reservoir to be able to take care of things. And you know what we can do? Just get a path. Sorry, stairs. Like that. Something like that. And now I should... I also want the tubeway. But we need metal. That's why we're getting all the way up there. Let's get landscaping. Something like that. Alright, and that will fill it all the way up to there, which should green all this up, so we can actually build another farm up here, ideally. Now, for landscaping, is there irrigation banner? I can make a tunnel? What? I didn't know I could make a tunnel. That could be really fun. That's the dirt excavator. Alright. What do you mean too far from district center? Alright, prioritize that, and then we can get other things online. And we will go ahead, and I almost have 100. We'll go ahead and get a builder's hut as well. And just high prioritize that. I don't know if we have the planks. Oh, we got the planks. Planks are not the issue. Alright, we got housing for days, 39 beds. Don't need to worry about that for now. But now we got more builders. And now the builders should start building this guy. Especially if I do that. It's not bad if the water returns type kind of deal, but we want to have something. That will green, should green all of this up. We could even get some more planting up there. Mainly farming is what I want. But we could get more trees. I do want the fluid dump and the dynamite so I can actually make little pockets for farming like I did at Beavertron, if you guys recall. Alright. Still 2 beavers that don't have jobs. That's insane. That just need planks, and we could build that. How are we doing on these different things? Okay. Lots of woods required. It's not the end of the world. They are working hard to get all of that. And in fact, the levees are already in. Oh my gosh, these guys work fast. Now, for the sluices, they work fantastic if you do not have an outlet, i.e. flowing off the map. If you have a lake, they work great. We could try to build a lake somewhere, I don't know. Different questions for a different day. But at least we are going to have, after one more day, and we're down to 103, I might have to unpause these. That might be enough water to sustain us, but this is all why we want this as well, and then we can get pumping over here to really start making sure we're solid. It's effectively going to be a little bit harder to get stuff. Are these guys almost done? Yeah, they are. And we still have plenty of planks. Perfect. Alright, so the dam will be built now. These guys need goods. How about we're going to store coffee in there. And we could just store more berries for now. And then we will go ahead and build some storage for a medium warehouse. That is back. Kind of want to build it up here. I actually want the large warehouse. I have 250. We could do that. Now I don't have a kind of like an underground thing that we had last time for the other ones. And this is going to be gears. But we will need landscaping, single platform. And then I need to mark for destruction. Those things and those things. Super high prioritize all that. And then we will get stairs like this. Alright. Water is filling up. New day, new adventures. And then once that starts flowing, we will be even better off. Can we get to that one? We can. Alright, we are pumping. It does look like I need more pumps. And as I said, we are getting green. So let's go ahead and get food. Let's get another farmhouse up here. Oh my gosh, look at that farm. Alright, and then I do want water pumps. Something like that. And then for storage, I don't have metal blocks, but we are going to go ahead and make at least that storage. And then for plants, I do want to plant soybeans, as well as canola. Can't do all that. Because I need to get that thing over there. Actually, We can do that. As we can just build some platforms of this way. Do I have it? I do. Something like that. And these were what? Canola? Alright, we will replant the canola. Something like that. Get more soybeans over here, and then I do want to get some corn as well. Like that. We'll go ahead and extend a path over here. Now what we can also do is, oh, well they need to build that for priority. Prioritize that. Alright. And then let's unpause you, and you for right now. Alright, water should start to flow over. You guys are starting to plant things. We can expand out over here. Once all this wood is cleared, we can actually expand out the farming a little bit at eggplants. I do want to probably make a barrier at some point in case I get bad tide through here. But these guys need to build those a pronto. But we don't have any planks, which is a problem. How are we doing on water? Not great. This is why we need planks. Once the planks are up, we're actually going to get water online as well. Got a little water in there too. Okay, food should not be a problem. We can also build storage over here. And then we can get back here for even more storage, especially if I clear that out, dynamite that, you know, the whole 9 yards. This though, let's go ahead and make soybeans. I was doing corn. This one we'll go ahead and do. I don't have algae yet. I do want algae, but I need water. Don't have pine resin yet. Canola seeds, we can do that. And this one, soybeans? Did I already do soybeans? Yes. I don't know what this one will be. Maybe eggplants at some point. Okay. Beavers are coming online. We are getting more. Wood is a problem. Well, we're building a lot too. So we are rapidly expanding. I'm wondering the water situation. This actually needs to be water. How is my production on water? In fact, you know what we're gonna do? Build another platform. Get storage, medium tank here, and make you water. That is not top priority right now. But yeah, no, with all of these things being built, kinda need those planks, which means I need more wood, which means a plethora of other things. How's my berry situation? Berries are going away. That's bad. Why are we? I think it's my only food source. That's a problem. there's more berries over here. Now we're going to just set up a path. Something like this. Go food, gather flag, that, and prioritize this. And that will put jobs elsewhere. Same with that. Still 5 vacancies. We can leave the haulers. Alright, only 1 vacancy somewhere. Water is coming up. Food should hopefully come up. Don't know. How long do these take to actually get 12 days? Jeez. We are finally getting coffee beans. But I need to unlock the coffee thing. Alright, so what is the network demanding? Network currently is demanding nothing, because I didn't actually set that up correctly. So now the network is being substantially built. There we go. Alright. Not too concerned about that. Water is coming back up. We do need gears for these things, so that's why I wanted to get that going. Food is the crisis of the day. Now, what is your reach? I could reach over here and add more kohlrabis. We might want to do that. Something like that. And a new farm over here would be nice, but we first need to get a lumberjack flag. And then cut these trees down. That's a lot of bushes. I think they died because of the drought. No, they shouldn't have, because we had water in here. I don't know why they went away. That's not good. Alright, well, for at least the well-being, I can get the swimming pool. Yes. Get a path set up. Just so my beavers get happier and work a little bit better. Now that requires lots of planks, and we don't have that many because we are doing quite the massive expansion over yonder. Oh, you. It's not connected. Is because I didn't put a path up there. Now it will be connected if they ever build that. They just need to whack it with a hammer. Alright, that should be tons of power. I kind of like the large water wheels. We just have to build a little infrastructure here. Alright, we actually have a job emptied. Ooh, okay, that's good. You? Pause that. I actually want to go ahead and plant blueberries. Make sure all those are always planted. What is your range? Ever so out of reach. That is okay. We'll just have a mixed batch there. It will annoy me later, and I will have to fix it. But it looks like we just chopped all those down. These guys are almost coming up. So wood is all right for now. And I do want these online. That is almost built. And a Badtide is approaching, which is the worst thing we could have. This is what I was talking about. I would need sluices to actually control this. But can I actually get over here yet? can. Pause landscaping levees. I need the sluice. Oh, do we ever get all the way up here? We did. Okay. Well, we can just... We're gonna have to deal with this regardless. Okay, something's not connected somewhere. There we go. And then I need storage for this as well. And you will just be scrap. But see, it's not flowing off the map, which is a problem. I don't know how much that's going to help. This is what I was afraid of. Now, the thing that we're going to have to do is just lower this to get all of that out. Beaver injured, you should be okay. Get your medical bed. Building select workers. Let's prioritize that. There we go. Building lots of materials. Yeah, we do need... They are healthy. Prioritize the cassavas. We are out of food. That is bad, 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 bad. Hopefully, I mean, these are all good. Hopefully we can get that food a-working, because that makes 4 rations. Or, sorry, we take 4 and make 10, so hopefully we can satiate the beavers. That's why we need more food production, and why I also increase the berries. But this is actually starting to annoy me. So hold on. And we'll make those coffee bushes once they destroy all those. Did we actually get food? We kind of did not. Yeah, so what we're going to do is pause for right now. Badtide has started. As you can see here, that is bad. How long does it take to make all this stuff? Probably should plant more cassavas up here too. Food sustainability is not going so hot. Gather flag. Let's just unpause you so you actually grab a few of the berries. How are we doing over here? These guys are not ready. And water is almost non-existent. Oh, thank you. It was a very, very short one. Come on, food prices. We're going to have beavers start dying soon. There's the good water. I will also just plant more cassavas up here. We can reach all of that, which is good. And do we actually have a beaver up here? We do. We are getting logs. Come on, I don't want to have everyone die. That would be so bad. This is why we need the diverter. If I look at... Yeah, they're not building any of that, but I don't even know. I guess what we could do is we could actually make a tunnel through here. We could. Oh, what do we need for tunnel again? Landscaping. Tunnel, tunnel, tunnel. Dynamite, extract, planks. We could do that, but we need to get explosives online, which means I need bad water extraction. Whole 9 yards. Yeah, that's breeding halted. That's fine. Come on. Let's prioritize the kohlrabi for now, because they're good. We need to get sustainability. I need a new day. Our beavers are going to start dying real soon. And water, I don't know about water, but we need beavers to eat. Yeah, didn't realize food was going to be such a big issue this time. But yeah, food crisis up the wazoo. We are starting to get berries, which is good. I'm pausing the breeding things. 2 reasons. 1, they consume berries. 2, they consume water. Water's okay with, berries is my issue. But like this, drought resistance 9 days. I kind of wish I could just make the farmers work throughout the night. Do I have homeless beavers? I shouldn't have homeless beavers. Okay, come on, come on, come on, guys. We can do it. Alright, plant crops, more cassavas. There we go. Okay, they will plant all that in due time. They also need to build all this as well. We can actually make this cassavas, which are... That's beans. There we go. Right, water is good again. Happy about that. Production is a-going. How is my starvingness? Okay, they're doing better, but we're still not out of the woods yet. You know what I might actually do is a little bit of extra pathing as well. Nope. I'm gonna double here, double there, and a single here. And then we will get a boom. That one, get pathing, get over here. And then we can get a food farmhouse like that. And I just want to plant only... Nope. Only cassavas. If we can do that, that'll be fantastic. We could also, like, destroy this last layer over here at some point to, Oh, come on. Eat more food. Are you working? You should be getting... Prioritize berries. We need food source, not... Oh my gosh. Crazy beavers. Oh, this? High prioritize. Like, high prioritize. You? Pause for now. I don't need that many planks. We need... I mean, there's no available worker in the district. Okay, pause you. There we go. Alright, things are too high priority. You? Oh, that's why. You can just be that. You definitely need to be on high priority. This, not so much of an issue right now. Food, again, nothing. We haven't had beavers die yet, and it seems that hunger, we're starting to make a dent in it, which is good. The kohlrabis are what's helping us, hopefully. And water is okay. Died due to drying out. Okay, we would need one in here. I'm actually going to prioritize that a little bit more, because that is food. Okay, I don't see as many bad things happening inside the district. It seems the food crisis is okay for now, but we definitely need things. Let's go ahead and prioritize the cassavas once again, so we can get some of the fermented stuff going on. And then once they build up here, we're just going to have them work there too. But we will need this unpaused, at least 2 of them unpaused, I want to say. Berries are a problem though. At least we're still producing planks, and we are getting scrap. However, let's just prioritize that because we have logs up the wazoo. That way he can continue to get scrap for us. So when we get over here to metal, if I get a schmelta, which we will get, I can put him right here. Or right here, so I can fit 2 of those in. Yeah, I think that'd be better. But we don't need to do that right now. The network can support it and everything else, it's just that we do not have food sustainability for me to expand as such. How many haulers do I have? I don't have any haulers. Okay. We have a baby beaver. That's good. Okay, you guys, I need someone working there. That needs to be running. You're producing food. You know what? We don't need that online. Don't need that online. Please go there. You're not going there. Okay. We're going to just pause you for now as well. Did you go there? We at least got somebody. Okay. So yes, hopefully the food crisis is averted. You know, episode 2 is season 2, and we almost already wiped out the entire beaver colony. It's a great day. Alright, so he's planting these, and they take how long again? Can't remember. They take 5 days. Alright. I wish I had more beavers to do this. You know what I could do? And it might be helpful, is to just build another farmhouse over here. Like this. And then what we could also do, technically you could build over here. Do that, and then we'll do that. Path. Storage. Drought approaching. Really? You're gonna be water for now. Drought is okay. We can survive droughts. But at least need one beaver there. And then we will get more planting crops. And I want more cassavas. Alright. We're going to lower your priority to normal, I want to say. This definitely needs someone in there. And you guys are going to prioritize... You prioritize Karabis, you will prioritize the cassavas. But we do need somebody. I need more beavers too. Oy vey. And we do need to replant. You know what, we're just gonna... That doesn't even need to be... There we go. Okay, can't build anything right now. That is okay. Kinda just need this for right now. I want you to prioritize cassavas, but why can't you help? Or are you helping? Oh yeah, you're not sitting there. I thought somebody was sitting there. Okay. I think crisis is averted. We will start to get some beans are good. Don't need the coffee beans. Berries are coming back. I can get more berries, especially if I build a forester over here. Alright. Should be alright. And how are we doing on building other things? Planks still being produced. Okay, so we are still producing planks, which is good. And wood is not an issue. I do want to get more scrap though. But I need more beavers. I probably need around 30 beavers. But the food crisis, that was a big issue. Alright. Food should be getting better, especially with all the farmhouses that I've built. We should at least have this online now. In terms of corn, we got corn. We have that. We have 700. I am going to start saving up for that number cruncher to hook that up into here. I think that's the priority right now. Get that number cruncher online so we're always producing. Science, because we do need more science. And the nice thing about this is we can always pump. Just reduce that to 1 for right now. And you definitely just need to be planting so we maintain our... I know we're kind of maxed out right now on wood, but we need to have wood. Oh, and then this. Pause, pause. That should force more beavers over here if we have stuff. Problem is, kohlrabi's, we need a food surplus. Food. Oil press. What do we use? I don't know what we use that for. Water. We could do this. And food factory. I could do as well. I don't have that much resources though. Coffee brewery. How big are you? And you can go anywhere, right? What do you need to make? Oh, can't make you. We don't have metals. Okay, so can't do that right now. Not ideal. What are we doing here? Still chopping. You're almost done, which is good. Then I can get rid of that job. Alright, now you guys are starting to store the normal stuff? Yes, the normal cassavas, which can go... Your normal cassavas, right? Yes, normal cassavas go over there. Alright, food. They're still eating the fermented... sorry, not. They're eating the kohlrabies. We should be getting okay on there, though. And water's going to be fine. Alrighty. Building select workers. It's because I need more beavers. I think, hopefully, each one of these we can effectively support 50 beavers. I think each one of them kind of gives you a 10 based off the death rate. Well, I mean, it also depends on how good their well-being is. Mangrove fruits? Hold on. Can I just... That's eggplant. Mangroves. I can just get fruit from this? Oh my god. Alright, so wood. Forester. Here. And then... do all that. There we go. And I could also do a little bit more mangrove right there. Alright, let's go ahead and set those guys up. Hopefully we got 5 baby beavers. So hopefully that helps things. We got enough farmhouses galore, and these guys are starting to pick a bunch of stuff. So I'm happy about that. We are going to get another farm up here for trees to get more fruit. Probably need to dynamite that 1, 2, 3. I guess I could just tuck it in here, actually. I could. So if I go to storage, large warehouse here, and do that, and make you not eggplants, mangrove fruits. And you guys can just be, just in case we start getting a bunch of them, fermented food. How far away is this? 44, that's not bad. It's not great. Not bad though. Alright, we finally hit 1,000. That's good. Food is... It should be coming up. Should be working. Can I remove those so I can plant my coffee? I know I don't need the coffee right now. I'm maxed out on beans, but it still annoys me. There we go. So if I go to plants, coffee bush. Still have 5 vacancies. That is okay. And then a drought is in progress. Oh, that's right. We do have a drought. Didn't really need to worry about that though. Let's fill this up a little bit. And do we ever get that built? We need planks for that. Okay. end of the world. Alright. Berries are coming back up. Hopefully we can satiate all of them with the kohlrabies. I don't know if I can tell my my beavers not to eat things, but it is bad the fact that we do not have this running in the interim. Now, cassavas, we are getting a small surplus of them, and hopefully they will be transported over there to be cooked. Alright, but if I want to prioritize things, what would I prioritize? Well, we don't have any planks right now, so that is not the end of the world, but if I unpause you, I get someone up there. You guys still have something, right? You guys still have something. You guys still have 2 people. That's not that bad, and we are going to be building that to get even more food. I do need more log storage. Alright, padding. Do a little bit of this. That, and a bit of that, and a bit of that. Okay, you gonna be logs. Logs for now. Logs for now. Darn it. And logs for you. There we go. Alright, water has returned. We're going to go ahead and raise this back up to 295. They are building this out here. We do need more things to actually make this fully functional. It's not the end of the world right now, but it is something that we need to consider for the future. Alrighty. Well, it looks like the food crisis might have been averted. We are getting a bit more of the storage online. I could even, if I built storage... wouldn't be able to do that one. Just because. But I do want to build those hydroponics. And next time we are going to get that number cruncher online. We are very, very close to getting it done. Since we have power, we want to turn you back on, you back on, you back on. Water didn't really go down at all, which is good. And in fact, I'm going to turn you on as well because I want all of those planks. Now, gears, not so much. We do have, I think, enough gears to build 20. Yeah, I got enough to build that. That's all I need the gears for at this moment. Now, the number cruncher, if we look at the number cruncher, it's going to require metals. Crap. That means I actually need to get... I will actually need to have the smelter online and this guy working. But we need more beavers for all that. So, we are expanding out. We are hopefully becoming equalized here because we do have items coming up. We do have, yep, we have cassavas actually being surplused so that hopefully this guy is running constantly. And that is turning 4 into 10. And then that's going to take a while. So you know what? We're going to make you the fermented cassavas, and we're going to make you the mangrove fruits. But yeah, we need planks for all that, which is why we have super plank production going on. 2 of them going at 100% power. This is still paused. That's fine. I did want to maybe expand some more farming up here, but since we actually expanded all of our farming up here, that's probably okay. And we are going to start planting those trees, which is good. let's also at least prioritize you for being produced so that we can at least get that all set up. So now beavers can start putting stuff away. We can also add more little goodies down here as well. I do want to kind of migrate my beavers over here, but we have 40 beds available, 23 adult beavers. We have 10 vacancies. It's not the end of the world, but we will want to fix that in the future. I don't know where all my beavers are. There's at least him up there working. Are you planting yet? Where are you? Maybe? Well, it's nighttime, so of course you're not here. But I want to see the mangroves. And they are building this, which I'm going to change the priority to super low priority for now. Because they don't need to be building that. We need to prioritize other things. In fact, I will prioritize that next. I think we're okay for food. We are starting to get quite a bit of a surplus. Berries are on the rise. I'm very, very happy about that. And yeah, this is what? Well, we'll need people working this to have that. So once we can satisfy this, we'll start expanding. But next time what we're going to do is we need to get the smelter online. We need to get the number cruncher online. And that will allow us to get even more science to unlock more goodies and everything else. And why isn't this built? What the heck? Super high prioritize the pool. We need to do that pronto. Anyways, that is going to do it for this episode. A bit of a food crisis. I think we've expanded quite a bit to help cover that issue. We have tons of power over here, so I'm not worried about that. We still have yet to come over here because we can actually increase our power network or create a separate one with bad water to when we get bad water extraction online. We could even carry that power over here and make this an industrial area because this is not necessarily going to be used for anything else. We would need to dynamite this so we could kind of get a straight shot. And then we do want to get tube ways set up. Now for transportation, it was landscaping. So that way we can have them tube up here and kind of tube over here as well. We can make kind of a few stations, but we need metals for that. So metals are just like the thing, but we need also science. So that is what we're going to be focusing on next time. Get the metals, get the science, and hopefully not have another issue. Now we're up to 500 food. We are getting a surplus of this. These guys are working hard, which is good. All right, I think crisis averted. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you next time. Dr. Munchkin, signing out.